And he said, you said I'm jealous of Charleston. I said, you are jealous. You are jealous. I'm like, but shit, everybody done been jealous or envious of something of somebody before. So it's not like it's just an attack on you. Then he said that, then he also said something about that he recorded every conversation that me and him have ever had. And I said,
kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
Hey, y'all. Charleston White got that lady on the phone that he say Dewberry been pillow talking with. And it ain't sounding good at all. The thing she didn't relate to Charleston White, I could believe it. You can't make this up. So for instance, let me give y'all an example, then we're going to get into this. This is how I know she ain't lying. She on the phone with him. Dewberry is grocery shopping. Let's say grocery shopping or in a store somewhere. And you know people know Charleston White. They see Dewberry. Hey, I think I know you. You know Charleston White? Yeah, I know Charleston White. Somebody else. Hey, I think I know you. You Charleston White, buddy. Yeah. Now, mind you, this lady is on the phone. She listening. When he get outside, he trying to let his nuts hang. And he like, they acting like they don't know who I am. And she like, well, you is Charleston White friend. He is that guy. So that's how they gonna recognize you. So that let me know right there. He envy being in the shadows. Let's get into this.
I don't know her out of respect for women. I don't know you, don't meet you. So when I say this B or this H, I'm not directing it at you directly. That's why I corrected myself and said, no, ma'am, I'm not calling you that. You hurt me with what he told you. I don't know what he told you, but the little bit he told you was enough to know he betrayed me. So my response is not to you. I'm responding to what you're saying that's not from you. So don't take it as if I'm attacking you. It's almost been 2 years. I never spoke on this, never said nothing until I processed the hurt. I had to get the hurt out my heart, because if I would have spoke when I was hurt, it would have been venomous. And I didn't want to attack you, because you didn't do nothing wrong to none of us. I tell everybody, as I was telling my mother last night, you were very professional. You seemed like you was trying to do business. It was just hard to receive you and accept you because I had been betrayed by a friend who brought you into the fold.
Right.
So Henry never said nothing bad about you. He and I both had a mutual respect because you maintained professionalism and ladydism. Dewberry was wrong. And from what I gathered, you had somewhat of respect for all three of us because of what you saw us display online and what we said. It wasn't until he started trying to sleep with you, I guess, taking it a little further, that you seen what you saw and really wanted to do business. So please don't take offense to my interviews, because they're not directed at you. That's why I had to keep correcting myself. I told Hellcat to reach out to you because if nothing else, you have a voice, and you can make you some money giving these interviews too. So I don't want to stop that.
Well, he just called me trying to blast me out about that, and that's why I called Hellcat this morning. And, this was probably the first time me and him had like a real argument, because, again, he was coming at me saying that he heard the Hellcat interview, which I didn't think it was bad. And he said, you said I'm jealous of Charleston. I said, you are jealous. You are jealous. I'm like, but shit, everybody done been jealous or envious of something of somebody before. So it's not like it's just an attack on you. Then he said that, then he also said something about that he recorded every conversation that me and him have ever had. And I said, Dewberry, you want me to believe that you recorded every conversation?
He's lying, because
you in the room, but you in the room with Mayweather and Rollo, and you mean to tell me you can't? And you said it in your interview. I said to him, you in the room with all these people. How come you ain't putting nothing together?
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't put nothing together
for years. Aiden Ross.
Saying to him.
He just asked me about the interview. I said, Charleston, it's up. It's only 60 views on it.
That's because collab with me on it. That's why I told you. I'm on.
He told me if I go on any more interviews that he was going to put out recordings because he was like, you the same person that be scamming and trying to get men money out of white men. I said, and I'm the same person that would call you and say, hey, Dewberry, did you eat today? And I'm ordering you DoorDash from Maryland to Texas. Sometimes I'm ordering your brother food because y'all ain't ate, because y'all ain't made enough gambling at fucking West Dallas Park.
Why? Because I cut them off. I know that they were stealing from me.
Is there anything, Chrissy, that you would like to tell Charleston?
No, listen. I want you to do a public interview with me and her today. I want you to do it on StreamYard though. I'm gonna send Miss Chrissy $500 for her interview. And we're gonna sit down on your platform. We're gonna do a StreamYard.
Okay.
Or we can go live on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or we can go live on Instagram.
Okay, let's go live on IG.
We go live on IG
When I
then.
bought the motherfucker, it be tripping.
We'll go live on IG then.
Okay.
But send me that video directly to my phone so I can upload it and send me Miss Chrissy's Instagram. Cause they looking for.
Okay. All right. I'm sending it right now, nigga.
I mean, thank you for apologizing. I just was like, dang, what did I do wrong?
Well, that's why I said in the interview. That's why I said you didn't do nothing in the interview. That's why I had to keep correcting myself. I didn't want to talk about it. That's why I cut it real short.
I understand.
Even last night, we restricted some things to talk about. We didn't really go into nothing. I didn't let her.
Go into
That's
everything.
what I told him. I said, I really could have said a lot of things. I said, I didn't say nothing. I said, I told you, I tried to help you. Like, hey, let's try to, but again, Dewberry don't want to really do no work. He want everybody.
He want everybody to do the work for him.
Yes.
He lazy.
Just like I told, very, just like he tried to tell me the reason why he stopped talking to that lady that he was dealing with was because she told him, hey, Charleston gonna stop fucking with you. And I guess he got mad at her and stopped fucking with her.
He don't have no motivation.
No, he don't. He want to sit in West Dallas just like I was on the phone with him. This was like 2 years ago. He was in Walmart. This lady was like, I know who you are. You know Charleston. She kept saying your name. He was on the phone with me and he was like, yeah, that's my best friend. So she like, oh, tell Charleston. I said, hey. He walks out the store and he was like, she don't act like she don't know me. And I told him, I said, everybody know Charleston. Only a few people know who you are. And that's why I told him you need to start putting yourself out there more. Do interviews. It was a guy named Ian Dick on YouTube. He probably has maybe like 500 to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He wanted to do an interview with you. He said he would do an interview with Dewberry out of courtesy. Well, he didn't want to pay, but he said, hey, he said, I'll pay for plane tickets and I'll pay for hotels. So then Dewberry was like, well, he's not going to do it. I said, okay. I said, well, if he's not going to do it, I said, then why don't you do it? At least, that's another interview under your belt. He told me, no, he got to pay the fee. I'm like, but what is he paying for? They don't even know you for real.
If you would have told me he had 500 to 1 million, I would have said, okay, do the payment because I would have got his 500 to 1 million followers to come over here. That's the benefit. And it would have gave him exposure had he done it for free.
Exactly.
I do a lot of big interviews for free.
Same thing.
I do a lot of big interviews. At that time, I did a lot of interviews for free for the exposure, and then they'll come back and pay. Now I got a business partner.
Exactly.
So let me get this straight. I'm sure y'all heard what I heard. Not only did he not seal the deal for himself with 500,000 to 1 million subscribers to go show his face to on somebody's platform for free. No, you're not gonna get paid, but this gonna lead to something else if you do it right. So he didn't capitalize on that for himself. Charleston White been dishing out this money, traveling with him. This your man's. Now you have been looking out for him in some ways, probably protecting his back, watching him. Y'all in and out of places, states. Okay, cool. Out of all that time, you didn't tell him? He don't know nothing about this where he could decide whether he want to go or not? Yeah, nigga. That's a snake move. That's a hate move. If it walk like a duck, it quack like a duck, it's a duck. Nah. I had a buddy, a friend, a brother, somebody I considered a brother, and somebody was trying to reach out to me before for some certain things and wanted to do business. And they finally got up with me and told me, I've been trying to get in touch with you. And my peoples never told me. So this right here, it hit home. I've been through it. So I know how Charleston White feel. Let's get back into this.
And I didn't even know that. And I was saying to him, I said, well, Dewberry, why don't you do it? I said, to give you some exposure. No, he got to pay the fee. I ain't saying nothing to nobody without no money. Well, now the interview went down the drain. There was another time. This was after, the whole situation when I had talked to you and saying, a guy had reached out to me from the UK for you. He probably got like $1 million. He even came here a few times and asked me, hey, can you, see if you could set up an interview with Charles and tell him I'll fly to wherever you need me to fly to. I told Dewberry, I said, this man want to talk to Charles. And, oh, yeah, I'll say no. I knew he wasn't going to say
He
nothing.
never said nothing. So check this out, right? When Sane told me all the emails that you had done and reached out to the people, I said, nigga, she on her shit, nigga. God damn. But I couldn't trust you. I had just got betrayed by Juanita. I had just got betrayed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, man, but I was shocked that Dewberry had, when we started playing back, you would be in the car with us for 10 hours, 8 hours, and he'll have you on the phone. We didn't know that. We had no idea. We just know he was always on the phone with somebody. And he would never share nothing about you. So that was weird to me.
Talk to Sane about because one time he was saying he was hungry. And I'm like, you want me to order you a pizza? And he was like, no. And I'm like, you sure? And he told me, no, we waiting for this nigga Charleston. And that's when I said to him, like, wait a minute.
Waiting on me?
You gotta wait for him to eat, to do, and all kind of stuff.
Nigga, I'm paying for the gas. I'm paying for the rooms. I'm paying for the flights. I'm paying for everything. Nigga, when we stop at the store, you go get something to eat. You don't come out with nothing for the car. But you got them parlay tickets.
That was something else. Frank, he got mad at me one time because he asked me if he could borrow $3,000 because he wanted to do something with gambling, and I told him no. This when we at first initially had got cool, and he was just like, well, what if I stopped talking to you? And I'm like, I don't even know you, nigga. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't know you. Then that's when, he would call me and we would laugh, and he would be like, man, you cool. Man, I done looked out for that boy. I done sent that boy mama groceries, all kind of shit. It's like, boy, what?
But he getting $2,500 from me a month.
His hot take again?
He getting $2,500 from me a month, he say. How his mama need groceries? You getting $2,500 a month. And his YouTube channel making $3,000 or $4,000. His YouTube channel making minimally $3,000.
And he overcharging people, taxing you for $5,000 and you don't even know it.
Man, that hurt me. When I just found that out from a young man, paid him $5,000 to come meet me. I said, man, some young brother out of New Orleans, he don't know where he from, man. He called me hurt. I said, man, for real? I told Terrence Gangster I'm gonna fly him to my next comedy show so he can meet me. Cause I had no idea. All he wanted to do was meet me.
Right.
My nigga charging $5,000.
Christy say that, what you gonna tell Charleston about them bookings?
Oh yeah, so there was a time where, because again, I was getting a lot of emails, people that wanted to book you. And I would ask him, how much does he charge? I don't want to just make up a number. And he'd be like, oh, well, you just say 15 and give, you take 2 and I'll take 2 and we'll give him the rest. And I kept asking him, why do the money got to go from my account to you? Like, I don't know, that just seemed weird. I said, why don't it just go to Sane or go to Charleston's?
Man, that's weird, man.
Again, Mr. Charleston, I just didn't want to fuck nothing up for you.
Oh, no, listen to me. Remember, I never talked to you. Sane spit, because Sane said, okay, homie, she don't seem like she got no ill intent. But let me just talk to her, cause nigga, she got a lot of information about us. This woman got a lot of information about us, homie. Let's see what's her angle. So Sane kind of cordially talked to you, and when he saw you didn't have no ill intent, we damn near hired you. You damn near got hired when that nigga said, nigga, she got an email her. But man, the way you was introduced, I'm saying, no, man. Oh man, no, I couldn't trust that. I just closed off everybody. I had been betrayed by my closest friend. Now here go dude. Man, you didn't do nothing wrong. You almost got hired. When same shit to email that you, I said, goddamn, nigga, she been woo woo woo. All he had to do was be open and honest, but because he was having hidden feelings, hidden envy. It was hidden envy. I gave him, there's no reason why he should have to call anybody and ask for some food when he was making money with me. He got a YouTube channel. We were splitting the game related podcast money. That money was going straight to him. Sometimes he keep it all. So
wow.
No, man, I don't have no ill will towards you. I told Hellcat, you got every right to talk about this, because he brought you into this. You was just trying to get a job.
Yeah, like I said, I'm at work doing all of this stuff because sometimes he would call me when I would be at work, and I would be trying to help him and giving him ideas. Hell, I'm the reason why he named that clothing company Battle Tested. I gave him that name. I was like, why don't you call it Battle Tested? And he was like, oh, I like the sound of that.
So guess what? He got the embroidery machine. I paid for the building and the office space for 2 months. He never printed one shirt. He had a girl up there every day. He never printed one shirt. He had a $20,000.
So then how was he getting how is he getting the shirts printed?
He was going somewhere to do them. He wasn't printing them. He was going to get somewhere to do them.
Oh.
But he had an embroidery machine that probably was worth some female helped him get. I had the office space right next to Ecstasy in Dallas. Had a nice office, sky high. I paid the rent up for 2 months. Man, my nigga never printed one shirt. So I just want you to know.
And see, I remember him telling me that he was getting embroidery machine, that he was making it seem like he was doing the shit himself.
Nah, man, my nigga ain't did nothing. You got to know him. You got to know him pretty well, man.
I apologize to you, Charleston. Before I apologize to you, Charleston, I reached to I got with Christy and I asked her. She was like, I was asking people because I was like, I'm gonna apologize to Charleston. I want to work with Charleston. And she said, I know Dewberry. And I was like, oh, okay, could you shoot, tell them I'm looking for Charleston, And really, to be honest, that's how I thought that you actually reached me.
No, I didn't know nothing. I just seen an interview. I just seen your live video. I seen your Instagram video.
Now it makes sense. Because Dewberry just said something to Chrissy about her and I that was kind of inappropriate. And it's never been like that. It's not even on that level,
Man, listen, Dewberry have never your name have never came up until I met you. So I never talked about you to nobody until you and I talked. I never mentioned your name to nobody.
You don't understand. In my mind, I was thanking him because I thought that he the one put the word in. I actually thanked him.
Nah, he didn't do nothing. I seen your video and reached out to you. And said that's real when you apologized. I seen the video. That's what got me. You got me. He never said nothing.
Well, goddamn, that makes sense now.
Yeah, so Dewberry gonna tell me you want a tour, I guess. You want a tour. And I said, you want a tour, you done made videos. I said, every video you done put up and had Charleston name in it. Because if you just say your name, ain't nobody gonna look at it.
That's what I told him.
But then I told him, you trying to check me with people in the car and shit? Like, what are you doing? Like I told him, I didn't say nothing bad.
That phone call just
like I told him, I said, you can record it all if you want to. I don't care about him recording it. I can be honest. When I reached out to you a few weeks ago and I said, hey, Mr. Charleston, could you talk to me because I had a legal situation? That was really honestly a legit reason why I had reached out to you.
I know. Listen, I know. Yeah, I know. And I was like, man, I didn't want to I had processed that. I didn't want to come back to this. This is betrayal from a friend. So man, this is like, I done got past this. So, now I had released my nigga. That's why I ain't mad. That's why I ain't mad. I released him when I processed the hurt. So, let me
Dewberry to look out for me a couple weeks ago. I said, hey, can you do me a favor? I'm waiting to get my retirement money in, and I'm doing this, and I'm waiting on the settlement. He's like, I got you. Dewberry stopped answering his phone. Dewberry, I didn't speak to Dewberry again until last week when he was trying to tell me about the Stingy Pay video. And he was like, yeah, he talking about you and this, that, and the other. And then I remember when I watched it, I even said to Dewberry, I said, well, he didn't say nothing too bad. I said, yeah, he called me out my name. I'm like, but he even said, like, hey, this girl don't seem like she's trying to be messy. And he told me, no, you got to see what's going on. And I'm like, well, then what's going on?
And I didn't really talk about it. I just